Shamar.
What's going on YouTube?
Washington.
This is Marty 4 here once again. Oh shit. What's going on, you guys? This is your boy Marty 4 here once again. And I was walking around cleaning my house today. That's why I got my bonnet on. But let me take this thing off because it's ratchet. But oh, hold on, let me close that. Okay. So we're here to talk about this recent episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, okay? And I was gonna do like a full play-by-play, but honestly, there's only like a couple, points, and this really shouldn't even be a long video. Get it together. You burping and interrupting my sentences. Anyway, there's only like a couple of things that I really wanted to talk about, and one is, okay, Phaedra says that Nene has been the most supportive friend. She drove an hour to go see her, check up on her, see if she's okay, this, that, and the fourth. And she talked about, her issue with Kandi and whatnot. Now, of course, like, starting from last week's episode, seeing the previews for this episode, people were talking about Nene's hair. People were saying that Nene has gone Super Saiyan. People are saying, where are the Dragon Balls? Justin J. on his Instagram. And I'm just like, she was coming from the set of, what is she in? The Wizard of Oz? No, Cinderella as the wicked stepmother. I think it's something like that. But she was in a costume. That wasn't something that she would normally wear. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to give her a pass. But she still does look like a goddamn Super Saiyan. But that's neither here nor there. So she's confiding into Nene about, her issues with Kandi, and of course the whole counseling session, how she feels like, I don't really have no need to go to this counseling session. But I mean, I just feel like it's wrong to just opt out. Like, bitch, if it's a group counseling session, everybody in the group should attend. But whatever. And this next part is, I feel like I said this already last week, but I'll probably just touch on it again. Kandi and Phaedra meet, and Kandi's whole point was, why, if we're having a problem between you and I, why is it that you're confiding in other people about our issues when you haven't even come to me yet? Okay? Hold on.
Special, as in, early bird special.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry, that's Drag Race. I had pause. I'm gonna do that review as soon as I turn this video off. Cause, girl, if y'all are Drag Race fans, stay tuned for the next video. So yeah, Kandi was saying that, you if we're supposed to have an issue, you should come to me first and not, delve our business and our personal issues to the other girls, because she's like, none of the other girls can ever say, oh, Kandi was talking about such and such who had problems with such and such. Like, she never did that. She never went to anybody else about issues she had with another member of the group. So she started to cry. She felt some sort of a way about that, which is true. But at the same time, I understand to a degree where Phaedra was coming from, only because Phaedra didn't know what Kandi was going through. And then Kandi didn't tell anybody, which I understand too. You probably doesn't want your business like, oh, my marriage is is having issues. I understand why you wouldn't want to, deal that information. But it was just a big misunderstanding, and it's all about communication. Like, communication in any kind of relationship is ultimately important, because things get miscommunicated, and it can cause a mess, as you can see. But then let's get to this counseling session. I mean, who really thought this would end any other way? Okay, Nene tries to go to this doctor, a doctor she's worked with before, to help her aid and get on the same page as the rest of the girls. So they're sitting and they get together. And the doctor, organizes it and puts it together in such a way where he's like, okay, Nene, you speak about, what you feel about what happened. And she says what she says. And then it came to Kenya's turn. And she asked Kenya, well, what did she say? Long story short, he asked her, like, what issues do you have with Nene? And she was like, well, I feel like, Nene was kind of fake, where I didn't understand why she was saying that we were friends at the tavern once. And then the next time I saw her, she looked me up and down and was fake to me and just kind of brushed me off. And she was like, I didn't know what happened. And as soon as she was starting to talk, here Nene comes budging in, saying, I don't know what you did. We were never friends, and I just don't feel like da-da-da-da-da. And then, and Kenya wasn't even talking to her. She was talking as in response to the doctor. So, and then Kenya was just like, well, fuck it. Just, you're talking over me. And then the doctor was trying to say, are you talking at Kenya, or are you listening to her and actually having a conversation? Because, Nene, whenever she feels offended, she wants to get everything she wants to say out. Fuck what you have to say, okay? She's going to say what she wants to say, and then that'll just be it. I said what I said, okay? Her old big reptile-looking ass. But then Claudia came and was like, well, okay, really a similar issue. We had never really had beef, and then when we came to Candy's party, she really did just kind of throw her the dust, like the little, hey, I'm like, damn, really? And she was trying to ask, like, what was going on with that? Everybody was calm in their approach, but Nene was so defensive and just so angry and was trying to make it seem like she was playing the victim. And like, bitch, no. Everybody in here is willing to talk and willing to communicate. Even Cynthia, she was like, the bad girl calling me a bad girl. And even though Cynthia has been trifling this whole season, I can't even, sit here and pretend like she's not. Yeah. It was just like everybody was there for the purpose of trying to at least attempt to get on the same page, get their thoughts and feelings out, and Nene just was not here for it. And ultimately, like she always does, when conflict gets too difficult, Nene gets up and leaves. And we're just like, how are you going to organize a meeting where all the issues are out, you have a mediator here who is supposed to help you through these issues, and yet you decide to get up and leave and be like, oh, this is not about to be an attack on Nene day. Well, guess what? If everybody is still calm and they're trying to air out their issues and all of the issues seem to come and direct themselves to you, baby, that means you're the problem. It's you. Okay? That means something that you have to... I didn't know what Nene thought was going to come from this whole thing. I don't know if she thought everybody else was going to fight amongst each other and she was going to sit back, watch, and grin like she likes to do. But no, she going to try to organize this meeting and then have the nerve to get an attitude and get combative with the doctor himself. And I'm just like, he's trying to help you out. He said before you left his office last week that he was going to, represent like all the girls. Okay, he wasn't going to take your side just because he knew you. He was going to represent all the girls. But then when he says that again, the actual meeting, she's like, oh, I don't know you like that to be representing me. I'm like, oh, really, Nene? You don't know him like that? Are you fucking kidding me? Girl, Nene be doing shit, stunts and shows, and that shit be old, and don't nobody buy tickets to it. But I guess, she's in Cinderella, Macbeth, or whatever that shit is, looking like goddamn Super Saiyan 2. But Nene, I don't even know why that she does the things she does. But, girl, she acted a monkey doodle fool on this episode, trying to act like she deserves to leave just because of, everybody was attacking her. Well, maybe that's because you're the issue. And even if you are the issue, it wasn't the whole point of this was to figure things out, air things out, and resolve them. But yet, when the issue comes and it's too hard, you want to leave. Oh, okay. But anyways, that was pretty much the episode of Housewives, to be honest with you. Everything else was kind of meh. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave your comments about the discussion in the comment section below. And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Like, share, subscribe.
Washington, Washington.